Hello, I'm Spaztastic. Welcome to Spaztastic TV. Today we're going to be looking at a survival kit that I put together, along with a scenario in which it would be used, which I think falls on a lot of deaf ears when it comes down to actually making a survival kit. But since me standing here and talking about a survival kit would be boring, let's just jump over to the TV dinner tray and look at what I put together. So, jump cut. Alright, so first things first, what I started off with was this little hiking pack that comes with 2 water bottles, you know, a couple little compartments, cost like 25 bucks. Just keep in mind, I cannibalized a lot of my survival kits in order to make this. But let's go ahead and let's open up the first pouch. And there's only one thing in here, and it's one of these little crappy button compasses, which isn't really ideal considering it's not even pointing north, of which my camera's right now is facing south. So if you wait for it, it'll eventually point north. I'll go figure. The little button compasses suck. Could probably get one of those little ball ones or just an infinitely better compass. But anyhow, let's go to the first pouch and let's see what I got in here. Oh, that's important. Something to light fires with. Now, I understand that these are waterproof matches, and I put them in a Ziploc anyway, just to be sure. Always nice to be able to make fire. A little tube with compressed towels in it, because you never know when you might need to clean something up, like, or wipe your ass. A little roll of duct tape. A freaking fire starter. Forgot what these are called. Now this is a big one. Is one of these little new Millennium ration bars. I actually ordered some of these off of Amazon not that long ago, and I'll be honest with you, they're not like the greatest eating, but you know, you got 400 calories in this, and a bar that, hang on one second, that's mostly sugar and coconut, but it's vanilla flavored. So that's a thing. I mean, it'll keep you going. It's just a little 400 calorie bar. A little whistle, which I can't blow on it because it's all tangled up in there. A little multi-tool. A signal mirror. There you go. Now, before I open up the next thing, I want to talk about what the scenario is and what you'd be using this. Is basically what I said, that there's a scenario in which a survival kit would come in useful. Obviously, this is a hiking pack. So if you were going to go on like a couple mile long hike, you know, carrying something small like this with you, you know, you got your emergency food, you got your water. So obviously you're good to go there along with all the other items, just in case you need them. Now there's nothing in here in any particular order, considering I didn't organize it at all before I started. But you got your first aid kit. Now these are like my favorite. These are like my favorite thing for this, because people like to have cordage whenever it comes to a survival situation. I got nano cord and I got micro cord. Now, how many feet are in here? There's 125 feet of micro cord with 100 pound breaking strength. And this goes with 300 feet, and it's got like a 36 pound test. Get these out. Got some glow sticks in there, because you never know when glow sticks will come in handy. Now, this is one that most people would probably think nothing of. Some kind of a painkiller. Now, some people don't like aspirin, but the fact that it's aspirin and caffeine can help keep you going, especially if you drink caffeine a lot and you're going out into the wilderness. You're going to get a headache if you're out there for any longer. Now, like, the average person gets found within 48 to 72 hours anyway. So, I mean, like, you don't have like an ideal amount of water right here, but you know, a little emergency bar, some water for the day. If you find like a river or a stream, like, I could probably throw in something like a water purifier or something like that, like one of those little filter straw things, which they really aren't necessary. They don't really filter really anything that'll probably make you sick anyway, but it'd be a good thing to have. I got a multi-tool in here. Notice I have 2 multi-tools, and it's not a particularly good multi-tool, but it's a multi-tool nonetheless. And here's probably one thing that I would say is big, is a rain poncho and a Mylar survival blanket. Because if you got a rain poncho or a Mylar survival blanket, you not only have shelter, but you have something that'll help keep you warm. I mean, is there anything else in here? Oh yeah, just a cheap flashlight. Never know when a flashlight would come in handy. Now that's it for what was in there, but as I was getting onto you with a scenario which you'd be using this, let's say you live in like Oregon or Washington, and you wander, and you don't really have a very good sense of direction. You kind of wander off the path a little bit, and you get lost. And as I said before, you're usually found within 48 to 72 hours. You know, having something to nibble on, having something with a little caffeine in it, could really legitimately be the difference between life and death. Now, there's a couple other items that I'm going to include that I should throw in here, but is totally optional. Is a battery is a battery backup for your cell phone, which always comes in handy. You can usually get a couple charges off of those. And they can use your phone to pinpoint your location too, so that's a good thing to have. A good fixed blade full tang knife, and a controversial one that I don't know. It depends on your local laws and your own personal preferences, but firearm. But that's my basic hiking freaking survival kit right there. Now, if you've seen anything in here you'd like to see in here that I didn't include, that you'd like to, share, I'll pin it down in the comments section. Or if you've seen something in here that you never thought of, could save your life. You never know. But anyhow, I'm Spaztastic. You're watching Spaztastic TV. Hopefully I didn't drone on and bore you to death. And thank you for watching. More content to come.